Good morning, guys. Once again, it's your host, Jenna Fifa Review, and this morning I have a special message I want to share with you. Okay, so forgive me if I'm hiccuping actually. So if my hiccups interfere, please forgive me. Okay, I need to share this with my lovely people. So you see, so um, there's this thing that I wanted to talk about. Okay, everywhere I go, people look at me and they're like, why do I look free? Why do I look free? I'm not worried about anything, and So I was like, yeah, I'm free because there are certain things that limits you, okay, and keeps you in a prison, okay. Basically, this life inside that we are, okay. This life inside that we are, it's actually a prison, okay, and there are small prisons within the main prison, yeah. That keeps you from becoming who you are. Yeah. So today I'm going to talk about just three of the small prisons in life. That when you open your eyes to see them clearly, you know how to go about it. Yeah. Yeah. That's how I'll put it, okay? However you want to go about it, it's up to you. Because I'm not here to tell you how to go about it, but I'm here to tell you why it's a prison, yeah. Okay, so the first reason I'm here to talk about is family, okay? Yeah, the word family, okay? I don't know how some people see, but I feel like, you know, with the family, people see it as we have the nuclear family and the extended family, okay? So basically, the nuclear family consists of mother, father, and children. Yeah, that's the nuclear family, and the extended family consists of the aunties, uncles, parents, grandparents, cousins, the rest, nephews and nieces here. All those people are part of the extended family. What if I told you that it's a prison? Okay. The reason why I'm saying family is a prison, it's a small prison is because, indirectly, anything that limits you, okay, it's a prison. So the reason I'm saying family is a prison is, you know, me personally, okay, I don't I don't know how to put it. I don't consider having a family with a particular people. Yeah. Everyone is my family. Across the world, everyone. Do you know why? The very moment you tell yourself that, okay, I'm from this family, this is my brother, this is my sister, you have limited yourself. Basically, if you are here right now and there's a situation, okay, there's a situation, and let's say you are in a place to help, okay, you're in a place to help, and you get a call from home that your mom is ill or your dad is ill. The difference between me and you is you go home and you set money to your mom. If, let's say, the money you have can save only one person, and you are here and there's a situation that you need to save, and you get a call from home that your mom or dad is ill, you will not save the situation that's here. You're gonna go send the money to your mom or your dad so that they'll be healed. I know this thing I'm come to say. A lot of people will say, this guy is mad or he's stupid. That's who I am. You don't need to take my opinions, okay? I'm just explaining why I'm saying the family you think you are in is a small prison, yeah. So, as I was saying, when there's a situation right here, let's say a woman collapses here, and we are supposed to take her to the hospital, and You are the one in position to be able to help. And you get a call that your mom is also ill and she needs to go to the hospital, and you taking this woman to the hospital will make you short money. But the money you have to, if you send it to your mom, she'll be saved. What do you think you're going to do? Personally, I will save the situation here and forget about my mom, because the person here is my family at the moment. That's how I see it. Do you know why? Because if I fell right now in front of the person, who would carry me? My mom will not come from wherever she is to come and carry me. It's the person who is here who's going to see to it that I get better before they will even call whoever they need to call. The same thing you're supposed to do. Don't restrict yourself, because family restricts you. It limits you to a certain kind of people, which is wrong. Ask questions, okay? Everybody is my family. Yeah. This thing I'm saying, I practice it. It's not like I'm saying it because it's easier said than done. I practice it. There was an instance, I had to send money to my dad, and my friend came to me. And even he was of help to me. My friend who was there, he helped me instantly, because we had to go somewhere and pick some stuff. He used his car to go and pick the stuff for me and bought it. Then he also had to do something, and he needed money to add to it to do whatever he needed to do, because he came to my area because of that particular thing, but he ended up helping me and everything. So I decided to help him, and my dad also called me that he needed some money to add to money to go and buy something. I told him, okay. The money I had on me wasn't enough. Guess what? I gave the money to the one who was with me over there to go and do whatever he had to do. And I can even call the person to come and testify. The person knows. I told him that I gave him that money because he was with me and my dad needed it. I didn't send it to him, because if my dad needs help and nobody around him can help him, that means that he's a bad person. It applies to everybody. Those people who are, you see, the reason I'm saying family is a form of prison is some people are out there, I don't know what I'm saying. Some people are out there doing all sorts of silly things in the name of, I need to take care of my mom, I need to take care of my dad, I need to take care of my siblings. Who told you you have to take care of them? Who gave you that responsibility? You gave them to yourself. You don't need to take care of anybody. Take care of yourself first. And when you're okay, you can start taking care of people around you. Let me tell you one thing, okay? When you add value to yourself and you treat everybody right, you are going to get the same thing back. The question I always ask is, if I am here and I see someone's mom suffering and I help the person's mom, and my mom is suffering somewhere and nobody helps her, that means my mom is a bad person. Because why is it that she needs help and nobody is coming to her aid? I have to be the one to come to her aid. What sort of life did she live that nobody wants to help her? Have you asked yourself that question? Yeah, so personally, it's my truth. If you don't feel it's true, you don't need to take it or anything. I'm just telling you why I feel free, because I don't accept people's responsibility. I don't put any responsibility on me. I take responsibility of myself. So if I take responsibility of myself, it means that wherever I am around me, if any situation arises and I can help, I help. Yeah. So you see, family restricts you, because the very moment you want to do something for someone, you be like, hey, but I've not sent my dad money, I've not sent my mom money. What if my siblings call me that they need money? Oh, yo. That is not your responsibility. Why are you giving yourself responsibilities? Can't they fend for themselves? Anyways, even if you are a Christian, you're a Muslim, can't your God take care of them? What do they believe in? Can't he take care of them? You see, this life, we are all swimming in a big ocean. Before you can help somebody, you have to save yourself first. Swim to safety. Then now you can cast the rope or something to pull them out of the ocean. But if you are in there with them and you are trying to save them, you will drown with them. Okay, so basically what I'm trying to say is family restricts you from becoming who you are, because all the time you feel indebted to them that, oh, My parents brought me to this world, so I need to come and take care of them. Are you sure? You came to meet it all. Ask questions. You know, I'm not saying don't do anything for your parents, okay? All I'm saying is try to become a better person first. Invest in yourself, build yourself first. Become who you want to become first before you think of taking care of your family. Because of these family issues, it has turned people to armed robbers, prostitutes, and scammers. Because somebody's like, I need to take care of my mom, she's ill. Your mom, can't she take care of herself? No. Why? Because she didn't live a good life. That's why she's suffering. Anybody who's suffering on this earth, I put it to you that it's because of their attitude and character and their heart. The things that they did, that's making them suffer. It is not your responsibility to pull anybody out of suffering. Because it's always said that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Yes. So before you can help somebody, help yourself first. It's not being selfish. You can't give what you don't have. Yeah. So I say family is a small prison because it restricts you from becoming who you are, because you always think about family. Even when you're going to do certain things, you're like, "Oh, when my family hears this thing, what would they say?" Yo, it is your life, not their life. Make sure what you're doing is good. It will help you. It will benefit you. That's what you're supposed to do. Because it's your life. The same family you are going out to go and struggle and come and take care of, that you're thinking they don't have anything. Die right now and see if they don't have a befitting barrier for you. Die right now. When you die right now, you don't know where the money will come from. They will bury you nicely. They will do party on Sunday. People come and dance and eat. Bonyo party, dead body party. Yes. That same family that you're trying to say, okay, let me prostitute and go and take care of my siblings and my parents. Let me go and scam and go and take care of my family. Because of my family, I'm doing scamming. Yo, I'm even telling you the truth. You are doing it because of you. It's not because of them. Because if you are doing it because of them, like everything you make, send it to them. If you're scamming, the monies you are getting, the iPhones and stuff you are buying, why don't you send all to them? Because you're saying you are doing it for your family. I'm talking about those people who are saying they are hustling for their family. Yes. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Let's stop deceiving ourselves, okay? Just do the right thing, okay? Don't let the responsibility that you've taken on you, that no one gave you, that society gave you, that you have to come and take care of your parents because they took care of you. It's not like that. It is not like that. If you live your life well, this earth is supposed to take care of everybody. This universe is supposed to take care of everybody. It depends on how you live your life. And you know, this world we are in has given us options to choose from. If you are wise, you put those options aside and look for what you want for yourself. Then you become free. But I don't want to talk about that one today. I'm talking about three relationships or groups that keeps you stuck, that limits you. The first one is family. Okay, so the family limits you because I remember when I put on this earring and I went to visit my auntie who came from UK. So our dad took us there with my twin brother. So we went there and what did she say? She was like, "Oh, our family, we don't put on 2 earrings." What else? I said, "Okay." I've heard you and I laughed over it. Ever since I left there, she didn't see me again. So you are trying to tell me that if I put on 2 earrings, I'm not part of your family? Don't worry. I don't need to be part of that family. Everybody is my family. Yeah, everybody is my fucking family. Everybody. The very moment you are around me, you are my family at that moment. Because if I fall down right now, My mother or my dad or my brother will not come from wherever they are to come and carry me. It is you who are around me who are going to take care of me. Depending on who I was to you, if I was good to you, you will be good to me. And even if I was good to you and you're trying to be bad to me, the universe or God will cause someone to come and take care of me because I know who I am. You get what I'm trying to say? That's why it's always right to live right. If you live right, you don't need all this family. You know, you're gonna be good. Because if you're a good person, naturally, you attract people, some good, some bad. But definitely, you attract certain people who will be good to you because they know that you're a good person, you're a kind-hearted person. You're not selfish, you're selfless. You cannot give what you don't have. So build yourself first. Yeah. So the second one is the church. Okay. Yeah. If I say the church, I'm talking about the church because that's where I came from. Okay. I can talk about the church. I can talk about the mosque because I don't know their doctrines and stuff. Yeah. I tried learning a bit, but then I'm not familiar with everything, so I can't talk about it. But the second prison I noticed was the church. It's my truth, though. You don't need to believe me, but I'll say it as I see it. Okay. Anything that limits you is a prison. I'll say it again. Anything that limits you is a prison. So you need to ask questions. Okay. So you know the church tells you not to yoke with unbelievers. What does it mean? Automatically it's trying to tell you that anybody who doesn't come to your church or who doesn't believe in what you believe in, it's not your family, which is wrong. It is totally wrong, okay? Because if the church is saying God created human beings, and now you are saying the one who doesn't believe that God created human beings cannot be your friend or cannot be close to you or cannot be your family. What are you trying to say? Is it not God who created those people too? Or God created only the believers, the non-believers who created them? Let me tell you something that you don't know. Anything that limits you is a prison. Yes, because of the church you are going to, you can't even be friends with a Muslim or a traditionalist because you are scared that if the pastor sees you or someone sees you and go and tell the pastor that, oh, I saw this person entering this shrine to go and greet this person or entering the mosque, they'll be like, hey, what are you doing with an unbeliever? Guys, the day you fall down in front of the mosque, when the Muslims also say, oh, this guy is not a Muslim, so I'm not going to help this person because he doesn't believe in my religion. Are you going to be happy about that? You will die right there. Yeah, you will die right there because you have added yourself into a group and you've created a family for yourself. Me, I'm this kind of person, so if you're not like that, you don't understand, you cannot move with me. Who told you that? Everybody's equal. Nobody's above anybody. So if your religion is telling you that don't yoke with unbelievers, it is restricting you. Who is an unbeliever? The thing you came to meet that they told you to believe in. Ask questions. You are trying to say that God is saying that God created everybody and decided to separate everybody and decided to make them fight each other. The all-knowing God that you serve. The omnipotent God that you serve. He cannot even, all-powerful God cannot tell everybody to become one and worship him. Just like that. Until he divides them, Muslim, Christian, Hindu, Judaism, this and that. All these things are small prisons. Religion itself is a small prison. Yeah. Religion is a small prison. It restricts you. Some people don't wear earrings. Some people don't take in alcohol. Like, it restricts you so many things. But wait, oh, all those things came from the universe. I'm not promoting anything here. I'm just saying, if they are telling you this thing is not good for you, you have to find out for yourself why it's not good for you. Not because someone took it and the person became some way. So they are saying, look at what happened. What is that person's name? What is your name? You know what is good and bad. Kind courtesy of the Bible, they said Adam and Eve went to eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil. So now they know. So now you know. So anything that's not good for you, you know. Anything that's good for you too, you know. So why should you listen to someone when you already know what is good and bad? Find out for yourself. Don't let religion restrict you. So the third one is relationships or marriage. Yeah, that one too is another small prison. Yeah, I call it a prison because it restricts you. It restricts you a lot because you have decided to be with someone, and being with that person, there are certain things that you do with the person. So now it feels like you own the person owns you. Because of that, you have drawn a boundary around you and the person from others. And you think it's not a small prison? When you go to bed without hearing from your partner. I'm talking about the relationships first. You get angry because the person didn't call you. You expect the person to call you because you are in a relationship with the person. That's like a small prison. Yeah. The person has to call you because it is the person's duty to check up on you. Your mom didn't call you, didn't get angry. Your dad didn't call you, didn't get angry. Your siblings didn't call you, never got angry. Somebody you met who promised to be with you and marry you didn't call you, got angry. Somebody who even doesn't share the same blood with you, doesn't share the same surname with you. And you think that's normal. That's not a prison. That's even the relationship stage. Oh. When that person sees your own phone, if the person goes through and sees certain things, you'll be scared that the person will find out something because you're in a relationship with the person. Your own phone, if the person asks you to bring it for the person to go through, you have to give it to the person because of the relationship you are in with the person. Is that not a prison? When you're around the person, you can't talk to other people because the person might get jealous. Is that not a prison? Something that prevents you from becoming who you truly are is a prison. Yeah. Anything that prevents you from becoming who you truly are is a form of prison. It restricts you. Anything that restricts you is a prison. So relationships is a form of prison, or marriage. And the reason I'm not delving into marriage is because you date before you enter marriage. So I'm just talking about the early stages. Now, when you marry now, that's when you start a family. So let me put that one aside because marriage is like starting a family. But the truth of the matter is, you think that when you marry and you have kids, that's it. So the family circles around you, your wife, and your kids. Even the extended families, you think about them. Your wife has families, you have families. They are all parts. But you see, when you see everybody as your family, you're not restricted. Even with a relationship, you don't need to put a title to it. Personally, that's how I feel. You understand? When you're with somebody and the person is loyal and faithful to you, you will know that this is the person I want to be with. You don't necessarily have to put a name to it. No. Because do unto others what you want others to do unto you. So if I'm moving with you, I don't like ask you out or anything, but then I respect you, you respect me. If we end up having something to do with each other, then I will know that we are something. So if I'm doing something with you now, okay, that means that it is you. So the very moment I need that thing, I know that you give me that thing, I give you that thing. So we are there for each other on that particular thing. So the very moment I go in for another person to do something with that person, I've betrayed our bond. It means automatically that when you go and do it, I ask for it because I do unto others as I want others to do unto me. So if I'm in a situation with you, I don't call it relationship because I am not in any relationship. Okay, yeah, I'm just giving you a clear scenario of a small prison that people put themselves in, that I'm out of. I'm not part of this prison. I'm free. I'm a free person. Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm a free person. That's why I'm talking about these things. So where was I? Yeah, as I was saying. So if you're with somebody, let's say you people like each other, because you know what is good and evil and everything, and you people are moving together, and now you people decide to do something like, make love or something. Fine, now it's done. So now you know that this is the person that I made love with. And you know fully well that if this person probably cheats on you, it's going to affect you. As in, not cheat, like go and do something with somebody that they've been doing with you, it's going to affect you. So you two don't do it to the person. But trust me, if the person goes ahead and does it with somebody else, you who didn't do it, you find out. And when you find out, what do? You just back off. Do you know why? Because you have not put a name to it. You have not said, oh, I want you to be my girlfriend. No. There's no title to it. So if there's no title, the person with you is going to be steady because they know that when they mess up, it's their own problem. Your conscience should tell you that you're with somebody, and if it is sex that you wanted, the person gave you. So make sure that if you want it, you go to the person. But if you have sex with the person and you go and have sex with another person, that person you're with will find out and will leave you, or probably will do the same thing to you. And guess what? When the person go and do the same thing and the person brings any illnesses, you catch it because now you are with her, you are with another person. Yeah. So basically what I'm trying to say is, these small prisons, don't put yourself in it, but make sure you know yourself. You have to be straightforward and truthful. Then now you can take yourself out of these things, these small prisons, so that you know that when you do something, it will come back to you. So once you don't put yourself into these small prisons, you'll be able to live your life and be free. Yeah. You live your life and you'll be free. So this morning, all I want to say is, there are a whole lot of prisons in this universe that I can talk about, but I just said talk about family, church, and the relationship. Okay. So you see, anything that restricts you is a form of prison. Yeah. It limits you from doing something. It's a form of prison. This world itself is a prison. If you don't know, I'm telling you. But they didn't want you to find out. That's why they even brought another prison within the prison that they call a prison or cells or something. But any group that limits you, it's a prison. You should know this. So I don't want to talk much, guys. So once again, it's your host, Jenna Fisher BBU, and it was nice talking to you. We're going to talk in my next video. All I want to say is have a great day. I love you all. Bye-bye.